Hi, welcome back to another Tia Talks. I wanted to jump on real fast because I've had maybe about 3, 4 conversations within the week, and it's all I can say is parents, we need to check on our kids. We need to be there for them and not judge them and not let go too soon. So let me say it in that manner. When your kid get 18 years old, that don't mean that that's it. I know I've been saying lately that little George is my 4-year plan. Like the next 4 years of my life are devoted to him in a manner because I want to make sure that I put a lot into him, show him a lot of stuff, show him life, because these are going to be critical years for him. And where we live, there's a lot that goes on with these teenage kids, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part. But even in that aspect, I just have to be honest with you. I received some phone calls from my other 2 kids that are, that are older, and the blessing part of it is that I have a relationship with them where they'll reach out to me and they'll call me and we'll have conversations. So I'm really just encouraging you at this moment to create that bond, create that openness where they feel that you are accessible to them and that you're not going to judge them and that you're not going to criticize them. And what I had to learn from my daughter is that I don't always have to have the answer, that sometimes she just wants me to listen. And there's times that she just wants me to be present in her life and do things with her. And at the other stuttering, at the other spectrum of it, with our children, when they become adults, we have to also remember and recognize that they are adults. They're not children. A lot of our kids, I'm just talking to some other people this week, and just getting to know some other people, is they don't want to be around other folks because everybody flaky, everybody false, everybody faking. So it's like, I don't hang out with other people. I don't do other people because, they fake. But that ain't how God designed. That ain't his goal. That's not his plan. That's the enemy's plan. Like, that's what he wants us to think. He wants us to think that everybody hating on you, everybody's jealous of you, everybody this and everybody that, and it's you against the world. And it's definitely not you against the world. And that's just where we have to go back and communicate with each other and get back to the basics of getting to know one another. All because I hang around with you doesn't mean you my bestie. All because I hang around with you and we go out don't mean we cool like that. It's just that we are enjoying each other's company at the moment. And I'm getting to know you, you're getting to know me. And then there may be situations where we can hang out and we good in this environment, but in other environments, you're not the person for that. And in this generation, they don't get that. They feel like if we cool, we need to be cool like through it all. Yeah, we cool, but there may be some areas where you aren't mature yet. There may be some things that you don't like and you don't want to be a part of that. So I can't judge you and I can't blame you because you don't want to go shoot basketball with me. Maybe you're not tomboyish. Maybe you don't like that. And then I can't judge you or you can't judge me because I don't want to go to the club with you because I'm not that kind of girl. So we have to kind of know where to level our relationships with people and know where to fit people, within those relationships. Friendships aren't like they used to be back when I was in school. And our children and this generation, they are having a very hard time developing those relationships, finding people that they can say that is the real, that's truth. And I really don't know how to help or what to say outside of, be yourself, be unique. Don't be out here begging people like to be your friend or or especially don't go tell your whole life story to them up front in, one interaction with them, because you don't know them like that. And then when they do whatever they're going to do, tell somebody else and different things of that nature, then you and your feelings, well, you did that to yourself, because there's levels to it. My son said this the other day. He said that finding friendship or making friends with people is like dating. And in this generation of people and kids, it's like dating. They got apps out here to meet new friends and stuff. Hey, we didn't do that. Like, it's go outside and play. When your parents go visit somebody, you going to talk to their kids. If you go somewhere, go play with them kids over there. I don't know what's up and where the shift changed, but our kids are having a hard time, finding friendship or relationships with people and just chilling and just enjoying life. Because even in that aspect, when you're in the process of trying to enjoy life, it's like they're still going through this judgment of, oh, you're this and you're that, and it shouldn't be that way. And this is for my parents out here, take some time with your kids to kind of hear and listen to what they're going through. What conversations are they having on the phone? What text messages are going through? Check them, give them a pulse, and have some reality conversations with them about life and friendship, and really let them know, hey, it's not that big of a deal, because ultimately, typically, the people that you know today, the people that they hang around with today in the next 5-10 years, they're going to be living their own life, having their own children, fighting their own battles, and they will forget these people, and they don't understand that right now. Right now, they're just kind of going through a lot, just trying to be able to find that person. So maybe mom, dad, why don't you be that person to your child? Be that person. Spend some more time with them, hang out with them. Because I know one thing that's different from back in my day of growing up, we didn't hang out with our parents. I hang out with my children now, today. I would say my sister hangs out with her kids. We didn't do that because our parents were real strict on stay in a child's place. I'm not your friend. But 2022, we have to be our kids' friends. I have seen too many posts about people and kids deciding to take their own lives because they feel like they're lonely out here. And that is not what's up. So if I have to be my child's friend, if I have to be their go-to person until God blesses them with, true friendship out here, then that's what we have to do. So we can't parent like our parents parented, because the kids are different. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what happened, but we can't parent like that anymore. And we have to pull together and recognize what's going on in our community and talk about it. This is where Tia talks. This is what I'm seeing. You may be seeing something different. Share it so that as a community of people, we can help our kids. I see different things all the time on the news. Kids and people getting shot in the light of it being, for somebody else, but it shouldn't even be the case. We have so much work to do, and it starts with us as parents. It starts with us as parents, as grandparents, shifting that mindset, being available, being accessible to our family. Start with your family, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your children, your nieces, your nephews. Give them a place where they feel comfortable, a place where they feel at peace, a place where they know that they are loved and they can have conversations about the dumbest things. Because sometimes we're like, you really think that's a thing? Yeah, even with coworkers, be there for them and just help them maneuver and walk through this thing called life, because it is very, very, very different than what it used to be when I was a teenager, or when I was in my 20s, or even when I was in my 30s. I just feel like I'm a cool kid and I can talk to anybody. I can pull myself in environments. I can take myself out of environments. I don't really too much care about what people think. I listen to things, because if it's a truth in it, when I take my emotions out of it, then yes, I'm going to listen to learn, so that that shows my emotional intelligence. And we have to be able to do that. Everything that people say about you isn't true. Everything that people say about you isn't false. But you have to be able to decipher between the two. But how do you do that? You got to spend time with yourself. You have to know what's your weaknesses, what's your strengths, what am I good at? Like, what am I working on? What do I need to change? And when you know that and somebody says something to you about it, then you can easily say, yeah, bro, you're right. I've been working on that. Or like, say for instance, right now, I've been working out. And when people say, oh, girl, you look good, I'm like, yes, sis, do. Because I know that's something I've been working on. But also at the same time, if someone were to say something to me about something, you know, they may look at it as negative, but I know, no, it's not negative. That's an opportunity for me. That's something that I'm working on. If they say something to me in that regards, then it should be no pop back. It should be like, you're right. I'm working on that. Thank you. Like, yeah, thank you for bringing it to my attention. Thank you for letting me know that it's still visible. We got to change our mindset. We got to shift how we think about life, how we respond. It's all about your response. The choices that you make, the choices that our children make, that's one thing that I've been trying to grill into my youngest son, can change your life. The choices that you make can change your life. So be available, be present, be accessible. Talk to your kids, your grandkids, talk to your family. They need us. We need each other. Like I tell you guys all the time, I'm here. I think I need to go get my counseling degree or something, for real. I love it though. I really do. I love it. It's something that I'm very passionate about, being able to help people to see that there's a better way to respond. There's a different choice. There's always a positive in every dark situation, and we can always find God in it, and he's going to always help us pull through and pull out. But we have to be a willing vessel. You have to want it. And once we start wanting different and wanting better, you'll see a shift in you. And that shift in you, whomever and everybody that you are around, then it's going to shift them too, because they're going to start saying, oh, he different. Oh, she different. I can tell. So that's what's up.